¿Qué tal amigos? Stuart here from Spain Speaks with a video today coming to you from Coria, which is about 3 hours west of Madrid, and I'm in this city to check it out, see what it's like. A lot of people ask me what it's like to live in smaller cities here in Spain. Perhaps people are not looking to live in a big city like Madrid or Barcelona. They don't want to live on the coast either, and a city like this can offer a really good alternative and good quality of life for people looking to live in Spain. As I said, we're about 3 hours west of Madrid. The closest cities to here are Cáceres and Plasencia. This city has about 15,000 people, but it's got all of the services to get by in a place like this. For example, you've got hospitals, you've got cinemas. There's a limited choice of restaurants and bars, but you know, some people are not looking for that type of thing. Now, of course, you're not going to be wanting to live obviously in this part of the city, which is where all the monuments are. These cities always offer the old part of the city and newer parts of the city, and you know, this could be a really good alternative for people, as I said, that are not looking to live in one of the bigger cities here in Spain, that don't want the stress of a big city. They're looking for a more authentic Spain experience. A place like Coria could be the place for you. Now, the views here are fantastic. We're going to go and check some of those views out, so let's go and have a look. Alright, now here's that view that I was talking about, and also down there you can see that we've got a sports centre, tennis court, swimming pool. There's also a river down there, but I've been told that you can't swim in the river, but I think there is some activities that you can do in the river, like canoeing, kayaking, things along those lines as well. So there are a lot of alternatives when it comes to things to do in this area. We're also quite close to another part of Extremadura, which is called the Valle del Jerte, which is about probably about 30-40 minutes drive away from here, on the way to Madrid. Now, another thing about a place like this is that it's going to be a lot cheaper to live here obviously than it is in a city like Madrid, Barcelona, even in Malaga. You can rent a 3-bedroom flat here for about 400 euros a month, whereas in Madrid obviously that's going to be impossible. Work opportunities here don't really exist unless you speak Spanish very well, and maybe you could get a job in a hotel or in the tourism industry. But if you're looking to come to Spain as a retiree, or maybe working on the internet, a place like this could offer a lot of opportunities. Now, when it comes to public transport doesn't really exist here because you don't need it. You can walk everywhere in a city like this. It's a really easy walk. It's quite flat. Obviously, if you want to go down to where the swimming pool is, it's a bit of a hike, but you can probably drive down there or ride your bike. There shouldn't be any problems about that. But getting around everywhere here is really easy, and everything's concentrated in the center. All of the shops, all of the commercial activity is concentrated in the center in places like this. So yeah, from what I've seen, it looks like quite a nice place to live or even visit sometime if you're coming to this part of the world. Here we are with the old part of the city here and the newer part of the city over here. We'll just swing around and have a look. You can see the newer types of buildings here. Obviously that's the type of accommodation that you'd want to get into. You wouldn't want to be in one of these old houses here, which can be pretty hard to maintain. But one of these newer places would have all of the, you know, the latest connections. They probably have, you know, internet connections, better fittings and things like that. So that'd be the type of accommodation you'd want to get into. Also, driving in this part of the city here is a bit of a nightmare. A bit easier if you have a car to drive in the newer part of the city. Internet connections here, you probably don't get the same speeds as you would in a big city like Madrid, but you know, they wouldn't be too bad, and the mobile coverage here is fairly good. You're able to get 4G mobile connections, so from a communications point of view there's no problems. Television nowadays with Netflix, you'd be able to get Netflix here without any problems, so yeah, you wouldn't have to worry about your home entertainment, let's say. Alright, so that's Coria done and dusted. Any questions or comments, please leave them in the section below. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. And if you are thinking of coming to live in a smaller city in Spain, something like this could be right up your alley. Now I'll leave you with some images of the city as we drive out, so I hope you enjoy. See you later.